An Oceano woman is trying to recover nearly $25,000 after she says she was scammed by people claiming to be PayPal employees. She says being a senior citizen made her an easy target, and she's coming forward with her story to prevent others from falling victim to the same scam. 69-year-old Deborah Santos-Klosinski of Oceano says she feels helpless after losing more than $24,000 in a PayPal scam.
I couldn't even breathe. I was so upset.
She says she logged into her bank account and saw a charge for $899, which she didn't recognize.
I called the number that was listed. A gentleman, I use that term loosely, a man answered and said, "This is so-and-so from PayPal, and how may I help you?"
That was the beginning of her soon-to-be nightmare.
He said, "I have a form for you to fill in, and it's a live form, so be very careful when you fill it in, make sure everything's correct, and then submit it."
So she did, an easy enough way to correct the error, but minutes later, it would get much more complicated.
And he said, "No, you made a mistake. You put 89,000, you put the decimal point in the wrong place. That amount has been deposited into your account."
From trying to get back $899 to allegedly being credited $89,000, the man on the phone showing her the new deposit in a fake online bank statement.
And he said, "I have to transfer you to our banker because this is serious and you could be charged with stealing from PayPal."
Deborah spoke with multiple people claiming to want to help fix her so-called mistake.
I wasn't even skeptical about it because I trusted them. It sounded like PayPal.
Deborah followed instructions and wired $24,500 to the account they provided, thinking it was a good faith deposit to initiate the reversal of the $89,000.
I was so nervous about it and terrified that I would go to jail, like they said. They said I was going to go to jail for stealing. I would have the IRS after me. I had no reason not to believe that. And that may sound naive or something, but it just sounded so legitimate to me.
But about a week later, she checked her bank account and saw it depleted.
I was expecting all of my money to be in there. I expected the $89,000. Part of the $89,000 to be gone.
I tried calling the people that Deborah was in contact with.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
With no luck.
Call rejected.
Scammers will stop at nothing to steal money from anyone, whether you're over the age of 50 or not.
I spoke with AARP, who says scams have been on the rise since the pandemic and aren't slowing down.
But certainly during the pandemic, we did hear a lot from people who were getting unsolicited phone calls. So the criminals certainly stole a lot of money from us, and they're not going to stop just because the pandemic might be over.
For anyone who gets scammed, in addition to the financial loss, it does take an emotional toll.
They're upset with themselves, right? They feel like they should have known better. But no, the criminal shouldn't have been doing this in the first place.
I really don't trust people anymore, and that's bad.
AARP says the most common way scammers get people to pay them is with a prepaid gift card, and no reputable company would request that. Deborah is currently contacting multiple law enforcement agencies and the banks involved, but has not made much progress in getting her money back. And I've reached out to both Deborah's bank and the receiving bank for comment and have not heard back. The worst part is the money in her account was from a recent home equity loan to do repairs on her house, and now she is on the line to pay that back. Here's a look at some trends of fraud we're seeing in the U.S. this year. According to the FTC, imposter scams lead the way, followed by online shopping and investment-related scams. Here in California, identity theft is most common. Right behind that are imposter scams like Deborah's. AARP offers some ways to protect the elderly from being an easy target, including designating someone you trust as your financial power of attorney and signing up for a service that tracks your financial accounts.